family.
And that's when it was said that you went to a rehab in, I want to say, California?
Yeah.
Whose idea was it to lie about going to rehab?
It was mine.
It was yours? Okay.
Yeah, it was me and OG's.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Smash can go.
No, you don't have to stop. I was just coming up here just to get in line. I wasn't trying to interrupt. I'm sorry.
How many times total did loyalty pay for you to move?
I did discuss that. It was the time from my home to it was to OG's house from the beginning. And then OG apparently said that she paid out of her own pocket to move me to Minnesota. And then Minnesota to Cole's house, but OG said she took the money out of her own pocket and said that she gave me the rest because it was the 186 and I had the 120. I told Smashley that part too. And then
I knew that all this.
yeah, and then from Cole's, it was the hospital. I got the Uber myself, and then the hospital, and then to her friend's house, and then I got the train stuff. So it was, sorry, my brain. My house one to OG's is one. She changed it to. And then we went to Cole's, so 3, and then went to her friends 4.
Oh, wait. I am going to wait a few minutes. I'm going to drop down. I'm going to come back up. I don't feel well.
Oh, okay.
Andi, I believe
Yeah.
you wanted something to say, had something to say.
Wait, what's that again? I'm sorry.
Gigi, I think, had something to say.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
I think she's muted. Can you unmute her?
No,
Yeah.
that's not a lie. You were in that Discord call or that video call.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna just sit here and listen. How's that? Blue, love you, boy. You got this. You need to just figure it out, honey, and you can do it. You are so smart. So, anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching the football game. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Smashley, it's your turn if you want to continue talking, hon.
Yeah, for sure. So, I guess, it was said that I knew about Blue lying about where they were going or kind of what the story was. Yes, I did. I did know exactly what was happening because I used to talk to Blue on a daily basis. I know a lot of what Blue went through throughout all of this. And when Blue came to me crying, freaking out because they thought somebody was sending a gang after them, the original thought, Blue, if you don't remember, you might,
Right.
was that you said you were gonna tell everyone, you were gonna have your friend tell everyone that you OD'd, right?
Yes.
And my exact words were like,
Not a
maybe
good idea.
let's not do that. Like, if you're gonna go that route, maybe probably do something along the lines of like treatment, right? Where
Right.
you're off your phone, you're out of here for 30 to 60 days, something along those lines. So,
Right.
it wasn't originally Blue's idea to lie about going to treatment. Actually, I guess it was mine. If you,
I thought
if
it
you
was me and
wanna put
OG's.
it
I'm
that
sorry.
way. No, it's all good.
It was like so, and I
just remember being like, maybe like the OD thing probably wasn't a good idea, but you know, here's an
I
alternative.
didn't say that.
Didn't say what?
I didn't. Well, I did say, like, we had a conversation about it now that you said that, because I remembered that. And I did, because I was just like, you knew what my state of mental was when I was going through all of this. And I was
you were
like,
hysterical.
I don't know. Yeah.
People were showing up at your house. Things were not good. You wanted to keep your roommate safe. I mean, there was this whole thing. And so in my eyes, I was like, you know, maybe let's not go as drastic as
Hold
an
on, Smashley.
OD.
Hold on. The only part that you guys are hearing is that I had a discussion with Smashley about saying maybe I could say this. Didn't say it. We had a discussion as a friend, as a two conversation, not going to the internet and saying this. And you're going to sit here and attack me in the comments and say, you were gonna do that? Bitch, I didn't do it. I had a friend like Smashley say, that's probably not the best fucking idea. Sorry.
I think they were just trying to clarify what you said. I don't think they were trying to attack you. Just saying that.
It's just the pinpoint fucking details. Like, you'd be like,
Yeah, no, I feel that, Blue, because you know, when BoFundMe over there was, you know, saying the story that she thought she heard. Hold on, honey. Give me 1 second. When she thought she, you know, had the whole story, you know, everything wasn't explained in detail for me either. You know what I mean? So now we're gonna explain it in detail so that nobody can come up here and try to make me look like I'm the a-hole. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Right.
can we turn off the comments just for a bit?
I'm sorry, Smashley. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm going to drop back down.
Andy, can you please turn off the comments? This way Smashley could
Yes.
talk and Blue could talk without people in the comments. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I thought it was kind of unfair that, you know, somebody who had no idea, wasn't in the conversation, you know, had some things to say about me, and they had an opportunity to perceive things the way they. Okay, hold on, baby. Perceive things the way that they wanted to, then tried to make me look kind of like I was the a-hole, when actually I was the one there for you.
no, and I understand where you're coming from too, but in that moment, I felt that you say I wasn't in the live. Well, Smash it, you're almost in every live, but I can't. It's not fair for me to sit here and say. Well,
Was that the live that you were like, I guess, booted off the island, if you will?
no, it's been the fucking past fucking week. It's been the past week.
Okay, so like I wasn't there for, I guess, the one that you were like officially booted off the island, because I wasn't awake, and actually somebody had told me that I should go. Oh, I think Val was up that day. I think.
No,
but
I'm talking
don't,
about petties in general, not queens.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, I know. I wasn't Val up in Petties.
I have no idea. I'm not watching Petty. I'm not watching Valerie.
Well, whatever that one was, I missed it and I didn't know. And the last time I had spoke or heard of you was the night before Thanksgiving. And then the next thing I know, now I'm being attacked and slandered, and my text messages are going up on a page, and people are talking about me as if, you know, oh, I had this huge secret over everybody's heads and I was playing people. Like, can you imagine, like, when I finally got back to the internet, where I was like, what the hell happened?
Well, I understand that, but from my perspective, and I understand that might be in my head where I'm inconsiderate because, you know, all these things are happening to me and it's like me. But I was sitting here thinking, because you weren't the only one that turned on me, right? You weren't the only one, because I'm upset with Queen of Trades as well.
Like, what made you think I turned on you, Blue? Was I talking shit?
You weren't talking shit, but you also knew the full fucking story and you could have defended me.
Yeah, and even even a few days before, when I told you, Blue, I can't defend you. When all these people are coming at you, it is now your burden to come out. What I tell you, go to the places you needed to go to, get the paperwork you needed to get the proof you needed to have. And I told you from there, we'll talk about it. Did I not?
You did say that, yeah.
And then like 2 days later, now like everything's switched up. I didn't even know what the hell happened.
It just
But you didn't even try to talk to me. Like, what kind of friend is that, Blue?
It doesn't.
What kind of friend is that?
What kind of friend sits here and allows people when you know the entire fucking story? You know the story, just like the friends that I made on the other side.
Right, just like that night in Queens, where I had your back, where I told you, listen, hold on, Blue.
Guys, let's keep it civil. This way you guys could.
We're civil. We're civil.
Listen
the night in Queens.
No,
the night in Queens.
Ashley.
No, because I had your back the night in Queens. I was upset with you for how I even told you about this. I said the only reason why I was upset with you that night is how you, for one, treated Joyce and made all of us look silly. Did I not tell you that?
Yes.
I had your back in that live. Did I not?
Yes. I don't know. I don't even know if you did. I was fucking under the influence.
Well, I
wasn't really reading the comments.
I did.
And I want to point out another reason why I felt so hurt by Queen was that I told her personal information. I called her personally and told her I'm going through this, and I literally was crying on the phone. And you know what she does to me? Uses the personal information that I told her personally because I trusted her, and she went and told Pastor Petty in that whole fucking live things that I told her.
Was that me, though? Was that me? Why am I being lumped into something I had nothing to do with? I haven't told anybody anything. I didn't even tell my best friend Jenna that you lied about being in treatment, Blue. I didn't tell anybody. Nobody. Not a soul.
I think I'm very upset that you knew the truth the entire time. And while
I do know the truth. I still know the truth. But now I have been backstabbed. And so do you think now I want to have your back?
No. And I understand that.
Sorry, Mike. Hold on.
Hey, Blue, can I say something real quick?
Yeah. So what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to come up and clarify my comment. But first, I just want to say I'm proud of you. It's not easy to speak your truth when some of your truth is ugly and you have no idea what's going to be coming at you. So however this ends up, I'm super proud of you for doing that.
And you were in that call that night, right?
Yeah, I was. When I said it was a lie, I wasn't saying you were lying.
Okay.
Yeah, no. No, you're not lying. You're being lied to. So
Yeah.
OG did not finance all of your moves on her own.
And I was told, this is what I was told.
No, I myself have given money for you to move, which I don't care. I didn't even know it was you when I did it. But she keeps saying that she financed all of this out of her pocket. She didn't. It was discussed in a live, trying to raise money for someone who was not in a safe situation that needed to move. And I'm tired of you being told that lie. It's a lie. So that's what I was saying. I wasn't, I'm sorry.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
The night that all of the stuff down went with Cole, right? I got in the Uber. I went to the hospital, correct?
Yes.
And then what happened? Tattoos offered to pay my phone bill, correct?
Yes.
And then I was walking the streets of Florida.
Yes.
Yep. And I was just like, I'll go to a homeless shelter. OG is like, no, we're not doing that. And then I don't know how the ticket came about that time.
She paid for that ticket. So Tattoo paid for the phone bill. I gave you money to get some food and to have food in the morning because we thought you were going to stay in a hotel. And then all of a sudden you were flying to Texas. What I do remember vividly is OG dropping off the call. It was me, you, and Tattoo, and you were bawling in the back seat because you didn't want to go.
Right.
You did not want to go. You said, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And you felt like you had no choice.
And I was crying because I wanted to go home, right?
Yes, and you were told what to do.
I was crying because I wanted to fucking go. All I wanted to do was go home.
Yes, that is true.
But I'm the scammer.
I mean, I can't say you're a scammer. I know OG is lying because she did not finance all of. Did she finance a good portion? Probably. I don't know that for a fact because I mean, I have a lot of doubts about a lot of the donations that were given. But for you in particular, I remember the lives. I remember. And I remember me myself giving money for that. I didn't know it was you. I mean, if I'd known it was you, I probably would have given more. But no, I remember that, and it's been lied about ever since.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just wanted to tell.
I appreciate you. I thought you were coming at me. I was like, girl,
No,
what the
baby,
fuck?
no. I'm not coming at you. I know sometimes in text it comes across wrong. So that was my bad. I'm sorry. I was not saying that you were lying at all. You're being lied on.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that.
Absolutely. Message me if you need anything. Love you.
Okay. Love you.
Billy Joe, where you been?
Texas, and now I'm home.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the gift. I didn't even see that. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm leaving. I just wanted to come say hi.
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 Nobody afraid of popular demand.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
not
afraid of
afraid of
no
him.
damn JoJo.
I'm not afraid of him. I know where he lives.
No, and we're playing.
Who's Megan?
Come get him.
Oh, I gotta go.
Who's Megan?
Thank you. That was cute.
Who's Megan?
That one's so
Girl, who's Megan?
Who's Megan?
Y'all.
Did anybody have any other questions, by the way?
Oh,
I don't
y'all.
know.
Can I
Beetlejuice.
respectfully come up here and speak now?
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
the
y'all
Meister, I
don't
gotta
follow
go.
me forever.
I gotta get out of here. Bye.
Billy Joe, you always have room in my box.
So can I speak?
Go, girl, go.
Okay, so Blue,
Yeah.
I have problems with you, but
Oh,
let me finish.
fuck.
Just let me finish. You threw me under the bus.
When?
When?
Yeah.
When you were, I'm not speaking bad about Mallory. Mallory and I have made our amends. We're good. But you would come into the boxes here and get stuff and go back to Mallory, and you threw me. And a lot of the people in here it will tell you threw me under the bus. I was in a live with you, and you outed me and said I did this and I did that and I did everything else in front of everybody and made me look fucking horrible.
What are you talking about?
Oh my Lord. Does nobody remember this? Do you not remember anything that you've done shitty to people, Blue?
I mean, I done a lot of shitty things.
He's done so much that he can't remember, I guess.
I guess.
How long ago was that?
Oh, a while ago when you were buddies with Mallory.
That was a minute.
Yeah, it was a minute, and I still have not gotten an apology from you for you treating me the way you did and saying the shit you did about me. And I don't trust you, and I understand what you've gone through. I've gone through the same thing, and I'm proud of you for doing yourself better. But you've hurt a lot of people.
Right.
I was always on your side, Blue, until you threw me under the bus and alive. Phew.
I am sorry for treating you that way.
All right, I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Best apology is you just continuing to change. That's all.
Yes, I agree.
Because words don't mean anything in this,
Right.
in these TikTok streets.
Right.
Hey, can I say something really fast and then I'll drop down?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's getting kind of irritating. So I know you suffer from bipolar. I also suffer from bipolar. And while it's not an excuse for bad behavior, because you should be managing your disease with medication and therapy,
Right.
manic episodes do happen. And people need to understand when you're in a full manic episode, You don't remember it. So when he says, I don't know what I did to hurt you, or I don't remember what I said, he genuinely does not remember. His brain does not remember. So I just want people to keep that in mind, because I know you're under a lot of fire and a lot of heat right now. We shouldn't use our illnesses as excuses, but I think it's a valid
But it's
reason.
also my job to take care of my mental health, which I haven't been doing.
It is your job, but it is a valid reason for you not remembering things. I don't want people to think that's
No, I understand that, and I appreciate your explanation of it. I do.
Thank you.
But when
I'm gonna drop down.
remembering one stuff and then continuing over and over and over doing it, then you do remember.
Right. No, and I sat here and I said, I have a pattern. I have a pattern of doing shitty things. And then I'm like, why the fuck did I do it? Because I'm not taking care of myself. And I did state this on this live, is that I literally do not take care of myself. And that's on me. That's not on any of you. So if I act out and I did something stupid, that's my responsibility to take accountability and say, okay, I am sorry. That was not fucking cool. Do better. Fucking go get your medications and stop being so goddamn stupid.
I'm gonna drop Blue, but my message, like my inbox, are always open. I can help you find some resources if you need.
Thank
Or
you.
you can talk. You guys have a lovely evening.
You too.
Bye, my babies.
You could also get Medicaid. My DMs are open. I can help you with that.
I applied today.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Anybody else?
I would just like to say, in the scheme of things, I'm a nobody, but I've followed you for a really long time, and I've seen your ups and I've seen your downs, and I think you're misunderstood a lot of times, and I've seen your growth, and I'm proud of you for that. It's really hard being bipolar and having substance abuse problems. A lot of people with bipolar do tend to self-medicate with alcohol and drugs. Sorry.
Yeah.
And, but I just wanted to state that 2 different times I've heard the Val person tell her story, and her story has changed. She keeps adding stuff to it.
Thank you.
Where your story has stayed the same.
Thank you.
And I just wanted that to be known. I've heard her in 2 different lives, and she keeps just adding more and more stuff to the story.
There's a story going around that I could have possibly poisoned her dog. When the fuck did I do that?
I told her that I understand where the thought comes from, because your brain goes to the worst. However, I told her personally, I don't think that you did that. Even, with us not getting along. I'm sorry, I just woke up. I work overnight, so I'm a little raspy, but I even told her, I don't think that happened. But that I understand where your brain goes when everything's just hitting the fan and you feel like, the world is out to get you. I do try to understand that, just like I try to understand your side too, Blue. I just want to make sure that you're not using the I don't remember or the
No, I really genuinely didn't.
Episode.
No, I genuinely did not remember what I did to Billy Joe, and that is fucked up on my part. That is fucked up.
And I mean, I totally get it. There are things I don't remember that I did on this app, right? Just make sure that you continue to take accountability when you get heat. Continue to take that accountability and apologize, even if it takes you years, because a good reputation takes years to rebuild, and a bad reputation can happen in a second.
Right.
And I want you to know, Blue, I'm here. I'm a recovering person, and I have been clean 16 years. I hit rock bottom. I lost everything, my kids, my home, my job, my family. I had to hit rock bottom to build myself to where I am now. Granted, I have my struggles, I have my problems still, but the one thing is I have it in my head now that I will not lose everything again.
Right.
I will not.
I do want to state something, because when that person was speaking my supposed story and talking about me not being an alcoholic, right? Not using rugs, anybody in the Narcotics Anonymous, even if you use a drink once and you said that was enough, you can consider yourself an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that one time was just enough for you. Do not ever let someone come on a platform and say, you didn't use enough, so you're not an alcoholic. That is not a fucking thing.
Right.
She didn't say that. She said, and this is my integrity, and I go back on, if you're right, I'll be like, hey, they were right. If I do agree with something another person says, I said, yeah, I agree with you. Like, it's not just because I flip flop. Okay. I'm gonna make that clear right now. But what she said verbatim was, you lived in her house for 2 months and there was a lot of alcohol in the house from her husband and you never touched it. And she said that an alcoholic.
No, hold on, sensitive. I'm gonna stop you really quick. She also included that I used the excuse of being an alcoholic and an addict to get into sober living and use this 12-step program when I don't need it. She stated that. I have it on recording.
She did state that when you get yourself in enough trouble, you say, I'm going to go into treatment, which is what happened by what I see of when you were like, well, I'm going to, fake an OD. And Smashley was like, well, maybe say you're going into treatment or something. So that part does make it seem a little bit iffy. And you have to remember that
I understand that, but I just said, that was a private conversation with me and Smash on the phone. And I was talking to a friend while I was not in a good state. And I said, I just want all of this to stop and people to stop following me. So what do? Do I say this? No, that's not a good fucking idea. You can get fucking canceled as fuck for that. Yeah, that's probably not a fucking good idea.
Right. And I agree with you, Sweetbriar Cliff, I do. I'm not saying that they aren't. I'm sorry. I'm trying with the pronouns. I apologize. It's not on purpose. But I do agree. They could have respected this person more than to drink, their alcohol. I know, when I was going through it this summer, I drank anything and everything I could, no matter if it was my parents or not, and I respect the fuck out of my parents.
But that's not everybody's story either.
Exactly, which I was just about to say, but I keep getting interrupted. So, it's
yeah, what Crystal's saying, I'm trying to be respectful with you, Sensitive, but I've watched that live, and Crystal's even saying it. She was implying that I'm not an alcoholic with that statement. She was implying that I was an alcoholic. And that's nobody's ever spot to say that. And I'm not coming at anybody that allowed that behavior, because if someone hears that, and I struggle with this, right? I'm going to share my experience. In the rooms in Narcotics Anonymous, I had a friend, and she did more rugs than I did, right? And she told me, you're not even a drug addict. You're not even a drug. You know what I did? I went out that night, and I continued to drink for a couple more months. And then I had to remember that just because I didn't do those rugs doesn't make me not an addict.
And I agree with you. I've done plenty of rugs, Okay. But I've never touched uppers. Those weren't my things. Right. It's just like food. That's a preference, you know? So I do agree with that. And I am trying to be extremely like diplomatic with everything. And, you know, I don't scream and cuss and yell. And so I'm just like, I want you to get better, Blue. I've never said that I don't want you to like help in healing. And do I hate the actions that I've seen you do? Absolutely. Do I hate you as a human? Absolutely not. Far from.
Right.
And even if I'm pissed, steaming with you, if you messaged me, hey, like I'm in a bad way right now, I really need your help, I would be there. And it just like all of the ladies in the boxes, I feel would.
Yes.
Because we've been through mental.
And that was like another
hell.
thing. I'm glad that you stated that, because Megan, me and Megan be like, oh, I'm fucking trolling Megan, but I know at the end of the day,
he can call me anytime and I will pick up that phone call for him.
And then people get mad when I talk to Megan, when Megan might be that one fucking person that I need in the middle of the fucking night.
Right.
But everybody on that side will get mad that I talk to Megan. And I just hated that shit.
Business who you talk to. If you need help and you call somebody, tell everybody to pound sand, because it's not their business. It's who you feel comfortable asking for help or talking to or confiding in. It's nobody else's business, and they all can shut the fuck up. That's all I
Even when
say.
Megan was talking shit about me, she still picked up the fucking phone while she's holding lives about me.
And too, Blue, like, if you ever need help and it's the middle of the night, I work overnight. And so you can like message me and be like, hey, can you call me on Instagram? Or, hey, can you just sit and text with me while I'm struggling? And, you know, these ladies might be asleep. And I'm more than, like, happy to help you if you're struggling, whichever way that be, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, with addiction, like, whatever it is. We all care about you as a human, no matter how much or how little we know about you, or how much or how little we like your actions. So I just want to make that very apparent before I jump down, because I am not your opposition. I am not like here to bring you down by any means. Trust me, I'm too fucking busy for that. Okay. I got too much going on. The only people I tried to take off this app are P3DOs, and I've done pretty well.
Period.
I've taken, well, one I got on an ankle monitor again. The other one was reincarcerated and taken off the app. So that's all I'm going to say. But that's neither here nor there. I am not your op. I am not your enemy. So anything you ever need, and you can't get a hold of one of your, you know, mains, you can talk to me.
Thank you.
And I don't judge people. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Bria. I followed you.
I'm just going to drop down now.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know, Blue is a pain in my ass, and I always say it's a love-hate relationship. You know, he calls, and I will always answer that phone call. Even if I can't talk, I will say, I'm sorry, I gotta go, I can't talk, but here I am, I'm answering it, right?
Like I'm not even Misfits, and I got the Misfit name.
You fucking thief. I truly honestly believe Blue is a good kid, and I refer to him as a kid because that's how I look at him. He is as old as my oldest daughter, or my oldest child, right?
How old are you, Blue?
27. I turned 28 in 13 days.
Just so you know, you're my youngest daughter's age.
Right.
So, you know, you're one of the kids in the group, and I'll forgive you, and it may take a little while for me to trust you completely, but if I see that you're changing, I'm here for you, Blue. And I don't judge people because of their past, because I have a crappy past, believe me. I know I do, but I'm here for you. You can write me anytime, you know.
Well, and I just got to say this, and then I got to go really fast. For all of you people that are talking about, oh, coddling him. No, I don't coddle him. When
No,
he
you
calls
don't.
me, I talk to him the way I talk to him here on live, the way I talk to you guys, the way I talk to everybody. There's no coddling, Blue. Blue, do I coddle you?
Fuck no. Your
Thank
husband's
you.
clearly yelling at me in the
You
background.
tell the facts. You tell it straight. You tell it how it is.
Because that's the dad coming out of him, and that's how he looks at you, Blue, right? Like, we're looking at you as our child. We're not coddling you. We're not protecting you. We're giving you tough love is what it is, and hopefully you can learn from it. I gotta go, though. You guys have a good night.
Love you, Megan.
Can we speak on the Kendra situation? What is there to talk about? Andi?
Unmute myself. Hold on.
I mean, I said what I said, and I'm not going to continue to bash her for what she is doing. I said what I said on a live. Apparently, I didn't remember I fucking said it on a live. I know I said it in the comments, but somebody said, no, you fucking said it on a live. And I said, oh, fuck. And I really didn't remember I said that. Something about rugs. I think, and I'm not here to bash her, but there's two people that irritate me the most, right? I love Kendra, but at the same time, like, I understand why people are hurt now with Kendra's actions, but it irritated me because if you're using a substance, and same with Miss Sunshine, you're using a substance, Miss Sunshine, both of you are telling me that I need to do better and that I am fucking up. But yet, Miss Sunshine, you're on live constantly drinking. You want to tell me that I don't have my life together, but what are you doing? And I'm not shaming you, but you talk about it yourself. What I did to Kendra was not cool, and I did put that on the internet. But to be fair, Miss Sunshine put it on the internet first, if you guys actually paid attention. Because I wasn't the only one to speak about it. And it really irritates me when people that have the same issues with me tell me that I need to grow the fuck up, but I can literally state the same thing to you. Like, I'm not doing what you're doing. And seeing this side, seeing from this point of view, dealing with Pastor Petty, Pastor Petty is in the fucking wrong here. I did a lot of fucked up shit for him. You guys seen our messages. You seen what he did. He fucking manipulated the fuck out of me. He made it seem like we were fucking friends. He says we have no friends. He has no friends. He made it seem like we were fucking friends. And during the entire time, he's telling me I'm doing better. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing a lot fucking worse. I'm doing a lot worse, and I'm doing your fucking dirty work for you while you're sitting here saying that I'm doing everything good. Everything good. And you're fucking gaslighting the fuck out of me that I'm being a good human. Like, I hope I spoke on what I said, but I will never stand with Pastor Petty ever again. Ever again. You burned me for the last time, and I watched what you did to me. And Mallory is far from worse than you. Wait. Pastor Petty is worse than Mallory. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So, and the fact that I was on how he did Rissa, how he did Mallory, he did the exact same thing to me, and then he just fucking manipulates people, and it's not fucking right. It's not right.
I think it's funny that he's doing a finance live this whole week. I'm not a part of the drama.
And it's all about acceptance over there, right? If you're accepted in the cool kids club, right? You're accepted in the cool kids club and you get to talk shit about fucking everybody. You're a cool kid. You're a cool kid. That's what you are. You're a cool kid over there. And then you get all up in your head And you're thinking that all these people care about you, but as soon as Pastor Petty says, fuck Blue, it's all the comments rolling up. Fuck Blue, fuck Blue, fuck Blue. You know what I mean? Kendra, it's going to be you next. Smashley, it's going to be you next. It's going to be one of you, and I know it.
Hair Junkie, I hope you're listening, honey, because if you're not careful, it could be you.
Yes, it could be.
And I love Hair Junkie. I'm telling you, I love Hair Junkie.
I only say that because I like him, and I tried to talk to him on the back end at the very beginning, and I tried to warn him about what's going on, and I tried to ask him to not go over there and do those interviews and just to stay out of it.
Yes.
I tried Blue so hard, and he did not listen. And now look at, he's in the middle of all this craziness.
I don't control what he does. He makes his own choices. I just love him. He's a really good person. Did he do that? Didn't he do that to OG? I don't really want to speak on the OG situation because now I'm getting pissed off because people were saying, you know what I mean? Like OG was saying that I scammed her and like, girl, I'm not going to defend you no more. Take me to court. I don't give a fuck because I'm tired and I'm taking my life back. And what Petty's doing to people is not okay. You flipped. As soon as you had a hint, this is my favorite part. Half of you in the comments over there thought I went to fucking the hospital or treatment, right? Half of you thought I went and got help. And then I acted the same way, right? I acted the same fucking way. And you guys were all saying, you're doing so much better. You're doing so much better. So much better.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why did you lie about that?
Well, I did talk about that, Megan. The reason why I lied was I was trying to protect my roommates.
I know, but I'm sorry. I wasn't in here, honey.
No.
I didn't hear that part.
I was trying to protect my roommates because they had their address and my family.
Thank you.
And my family and my friends come first before TikTok. But I don't really have much to say, Andy. I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to speak this and take up your time. And I'm glad that it got out there. I'm hoping that some of this touched the hearts. The people that I made friends with that are still supporting Pastor Petty, I still love you guys. But
can I ask one more question, please?
Yeah.
Could you explain how lying about something like that protected the people that you loved?
Yeah, I thought, I had to make a decision because I was like, okay, well, if I say that I'm on a Greyhound or I'm on a plane, in my brain, I was sitting here thinking, well, maybe they're going to track the plane and where it's going, right? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, if I'm being followed in town, they're going to know exactly where I'm going, right? So I thought my calculations were fucking the right way to go, and they fucking weren't. Bit me in the fucking ass. It wasn't to hurt anybody. It wasn't, I understand lying about rehab, because I've been to rehab, and it's not cool. It's not.
Who are they? Are we talking about people from the internet when we use the word they?
Yeah.
Or are we talking about real life people?
Real life people and internet people. Happy Cat, you can grab a box if you don't like my answer. I mean, I owned up to what I did. Yeah, no, then quit talking shit. Okay? Because I answered the fucking question.
Could you just say hello in a really confused voice?
Hello? I hope I answered. I know. I hope that I answered the questions that you guys wanted, though, and I really do appreciate you letting me have my voice out there. The friends that I have hurt, I will, when I'm ready, make the amends to you. I'm not ready at the moment, but I want you all to know I will never support that man ever again. That man can do whatever he wants to me, and I will never support him.
I appreciate your apology, and like I said, I'm here for you, Blue, if you need someone to talk to about anything, you know.
Blue, I would really, when you start reflecting on everything, me as a mother is telling you to reflect on your friends and who you call your friends, because look at them now, where are they at?
Right. I know. With that, I'm going to drop down, y'all, okay?
Bye, Blue.
Bye.
Okay, now who wants to stream the live about Betty?
Oh, girl, I was in there earlier and it's good. There's another player unlocked, you guys.
Who?
It's a girl. It's one of Petty's old mods from way back when.
Ooh.
And she's got all the information.
Okay, can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
Hello, you beautiful, amazing people. I love all your faces.
I knew that was coming.
I'm eating pizza tonight, Megan, in a box.
I want to come up here and stream. I want to hear it. Not the face. Not the puppy.
Look, I got a bald head. I got a cone head.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't come up and stream.
Mushroom, onion, and sausage.
I just want to watch the numbers drop down. That's all.
Yeah. And by the way, I love you, Melissa.
I love you.
And I love you, Megan. And I love you, JoJo and Grandma and all you wonderful, amazing people.
Wow.
And Andy.
Joe, I'm going to